Ah, what's going on, Instagram? I haven't gone live in quite some time, so we're letting them tell them what's going on. Pep Houston, Mr. Cesare Harvey in the house. Much love to you. Much love, much love. We just get on here tonight having a conversation. I just got through getting off of a live on TikTok, and I really enjoy. I I didn't think it, but I love that space in TikTok. Yeah, man, how you been, man? How things going with you? I checked out. I saw you and your lovely wife went out to Fashion Week. And, your wife is always killing the game fashion wise. My apologies. I had a phone call come in. I don't get on here that often, but I was saying, I was like, yeah, I saw you. I saw your wife went to Fashion Week. Man, that was good. I saw a couple. I didn't get to see much, but I saw a clip or two. That you guys were doing that. Yeah, I will be. That's. I will be definitely taking that in sometime next year to do that. But we're on here tonight, just really kind of stirring it up, you guys. We're going to be taking Affluent After Dark to another level, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited about a lot of new things that happen, but I'm not here to really to promote. I'm here to just really have a good time and talk to you guys. Life is awesome, right? You guys, you see this video, definitely go out and check out Pep Houston. You'll hear me big him up. Pep Houston is a great organization, good people. You're gonna catch somewhere down there. You might catch a picture or two of me in there, yeah, on that post. But that's good. Pep Houston, life is awesome. I bet it is. It should be. It should be. We're gonna always stay positive, always stay moving forward, always stay shifting to things that are really stay towards the light. One of the reasons why I call my show Affluent After Dark is because even in the darkest part of your life, personally, in the darkest part of my life, I realized that there was always a light. There was always a light to move towards. There was always something that was there, a little glimmer of flicker, a glimmer of hope. Because the thing about light is this: I don't care how dark it is around your life. Whenever the light comes in, boom, it instantly illuminates everything that's around. Everything that's around you. It happens whenever, when light comes in. So if you focus on that light and you focus your mind on things that are positive, man, it does wonders for you. Now, and I got you on here, Pep Houston. I got to tell people something, man. He and I used to, I should say, work together. I worked for him, right? I worked for him and under him. And one of the things I used to love was he would always send these emails out. We're talking about years ago, before email was the way that email was today. I know. I got salt and pepper hair, so I'm telling you a little bit about my age. But he would send these things out called Just Thinking. And I never forget, and I know I never tell you this story. It was always Just Thinking. And in the Just Thinking emails, there were always these little blurbs or something that was positive. And it was something that, be it a motivational quote or motivational thought about how you see yourself in that business, how you see yourself, how you see your life, how you approach customer service, how you approach serving. And I won't say any names, but I used to always get picked on. I would get picked on by my coworkers because they would say, "Oh, you so and so's boy. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that." But no, they didn't understand. Before I even knew who he was, the person that was sending the emails, right? Before I knew who they were, I had already been on my own life journey searching for something positive in the darkness. I had already been there. I was already on that journey. My favorite book to this day that changed my life was when I got introduced to a book called Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice. I'm going to say that again. Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice. Now, this book, I'll tell you about that book a little later, but this is a book that was the manuscripts from Napoleon Hill. He had wrote, before he passed away in 1971, he wrote manuscripts about his new book that was going to be targeted towards the African American community, but he passed away. It was passed on to a gentleman by the name of Dr. Dennis Kimbrough, who to this day is a tenured professor at Clark Atlanta University. When I read that book was a game changer. That took me to another level. That blew my freaking mind because I'd never seen that amount of positive imagery. See, this is before the internet, so you had to read. And so I'm reading about people that I didn't see around me every day. So when I got into, so fast forward to when I was in there and I was working and I was getting those just thinking emails, and people were like chuckling, and poking at me. Ah, you his boy, and this, that, and the other. They didn't realize I was searching for that. So here was a black man, an African American in leadership, who was doing some things. I wanted to be a part of that because I didn't want to be with the norm. Get me out of the dark. Bring me to the light. I want that. I drew that. I didn't know it at the time, but mentally and spiritually, I had attracted that into my life. So there I was. I did it. And oh, by the way, before we knew what the word hate was, I also was a top salesperson too. And I was killing it, crushing it. I still crush it to this day. But I didn't understand jealousy and envy and how people would pick on you. So I was learning a lot from those emails. I was gleaning a lot. And that made an impression on me. So it made such an impression on me. Again, everything is, I understand now in life, we're baking a cake. We're baking this cake and everything is layers. We're building this house. The foundation was my mom and the positivity, right? But as you grow up and you become a man, you become an adult, you start looking for those things that are going to reinforce. You begin to develop who you are. So I wanted to seek out things that were going to continue to get me out of the trash and out of the gutter that I was in. So I went to the light. I sucked it up. I absorbed it. I cleared my mind. It was like blinders on because, again, these are things that I've been taught before I got there. So when I saw it, I was like, no, I'm all aboard on that. And so I'm sure that's a story you never really knew. But yeah, that impacted me. That impacted me a lot. And I want to encourage you guys. I would tell you this, that when you're in those situations where, whoops, excuse me, click that. When you're in those situations where, hold on one second. All right, we're going to let that make it. Give me 1 second. We're going to pause this right quick. I don't know if I know how to pause it. I will come back to it. But the thing was when you're in a situation where people are coming at you, that was my really first challenge of being tested and how my, begin to build my credibility, build my character. When you're faced with those things and other people are calling you out, I realize that the conversations that I have and the people that I speak to, my message is not for everyone. Just like those emails that came through that said, just thinking, that I was reading and I was immersing and I was memorizing and I was saving. Not everyone is on that journey to elevation. Everyone is not on that journey to changing their life. Most people are fearful of change. They're fearful of evolution. And I said, no. I knew then I'll do whatever it takes to change where I was at within reason of my morals. Does that make sense? My morals. Because there's a difference. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So tonight, again, briefly, I guess it's fitting that Pep Houston, you're on here seeing this. We only got one person that's out there that's watching. I don't know what's up with Instagram, with how it gets out. I post great content and I'm not, things out there and it don't go that far. So I don't really worry about that. I continue to sow seeds, to continue to put it out there because, for one, this is my calling. This is my operation. This is the space where I get to show up and do the thing that I promised my creator that I would do, and that was share with others because somebody poured into me. And if there's any way that I can give back, help others, it ain't about me. I'll get mine. That's a natural law too. If you the law of reaping and sowing. If you sow some good stuff, you're gonna get some good stuff back. You sow some bad stuff, you're gonna get some bad stuff back. And those people that don't understand it are usually who speak the most. Those are the ones that want it the most. Those are the ones who need it the most. So I don't sit up and say, I start talking about them. No, those are the ones you have to love on. Because really, deep down, they desire to have that. They just haven't met that point in their life where they can actually surrender to the goodness that's there. Some people want to stay in the abyss. But for me, I'm always keep the light on. Keep the light on for those who want it. And it's contagious. Over time, it will come. Just put it in, just put it in the time. Put in the time. Just put in the time. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Just put in the time. And that's where I'm at. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate those who will be watching this later on. I appreciate you for following. I'm going to ask that you please. I'm going to ask that you please like, comment, share. Whenever you see posts, get notifications. Because we're taking it to another level. Affluent After Dark, baby, we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. I love seeing you guys grow. And we're going to continue to keep putting things out that are, so get the notification. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Got some little distractions here where I'm at. But no, in all sincerity, hit the notifications so that every time I go live, we can start getting these increases and get people out here. Because again, it's not about me. Eventually, I want to be able to bring on other guests so you guys can be introduced. In fact, Pep, I would love to go live with you. I want you to just get your schedule. I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm not taking no for an answer. You can come as a pair because you guys come in as a couple, or we can go individual. I personally want to just talk to you man to man. Let's have it on here. I would love to have you as my guest. And that is also extended to your lovely wife as well. But you got it. Perfect. You guys got it right there. See, he just said it. Lock it in. All right. So we're going to have some live with Pep Houston here on Affluent After Dark. We're going to kick off a dope season. A dope season. We're going to take it to a whole nother level. So again, I'm going to get off of here. Just want to touch bases with you. I'm going to keep this live up. I'm going to share it out so others can see it. But again, I want to remind you, come back, hit the notifications. I'll have the schedule lined up for you so you know when to come and check me out on Instagram and on TikTok. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to incorporate YouTube in there too. But we're going to take this to a whole nother level. I'm not playing in 2023. We're going to do this. We're going to change some lives. And we're going to make you look damn good in the process. All right. As always, sow good seeds. Do good work. Reap, then teach to repeat. Anthony Abram, and I am out. Peace.